no guys care about your stupid hobbies. We want youth, beauty, and fertility.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Not it. We don't want you.
The fact that these men feel like we care about the things that they want from us, or once they tell us that we want certain kind of women, all we need to do is just change and be that kind of women so that they can pick us. So this man is saying that, see, as a woman, all you need is just shut up, cook, have children, clean, don't talk back and all of that. Just let me show you all this video, then I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Don't care about your hobbies. We don't really care that much. We want a young, fertile vessel who is going to agree with us and like what we like and adapt to us, who is malleable and easily manipulated. We don't want a woman with opinions or hobbies. Shut up, have kids, cook, clean, be a good mom. That's it.
No woman with any hobbies or interests and opinions are gonna want to talk to a man who's just hooting and hollering in the dark, cosplaying like a foreskin. Nothing irritates me more than a man that mistakes femininity for weakness. If you have male hobbies, you're a pick-me. If you have female hobbies, they don't really care. If you have an opinion, you're a smartass. If you have no opinion, you're a dumbass. Because quite frankly, we've all dated this guy, right? If you're with a man who insists to stronghold you into being his shadow, he is not a man, he's a coward. A man who cannot look past his preheated, half-baked opinions that he formed and hobbies that he developed when he was 16 years old. A stunted fool that thinks that femininity, grace, understanding, compassion, and empathy should be locked in 4 walls and only used for raising children and serving dinner. Femininity has been analyzed, reinvented, worshipped, condemned for centuries. For centuries, we've just been tossed from box to box, telling us how much we need to weigh, what we need to look like, how we need to smell, how tall we should be, how big we should be here, how small we should be here. What do you need to do? What do you need to say? What do you need to change to be a fertile vessel? If he doesn't sit and watch the movies that you enjoy, if he doesn't ask you about the hobbies that you do, if he doesn't try to understand the hobbies that you do, if he doesn't disagree with you and learn your side of your opinion, some other guy out there will. To be loved is to be understood. And if he doesn't take the time to understand you, if he's too lazy to ask you questions, let him go. Let him join the club that so many men self-inflict upon themselves, the male loneliness epidemic.
No guys care about your stupid hobbies. We want youth, beauty, and fertility.
Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Not it. We don't want you.
Less attractive than she actually is, and you would think she's a weirdo just by her voice.
I think the best part about this is that when you open your mouth, you find you a lot less attractive. Open your mouth spewing whatever bullshit is stuck in that dome of yours, people find you a lot less attractive. If you're talking about the girl Riley, talk about yourself. Fucking dumb bullshit take. All in all, I'm glad that there's this male loneliness epidemic, because if fucking people like this were to procreate and bring new life into this world with the mentality that they have, fucking doomed. Poor fucking kids, man. It's cunts like this that make us have to say, not all guys, because they're dumb fakes. The dumb mentality that they have. And it makes me wonder, like, if these people do have children, especially daughters, really teaching them. You guys are gross.
Guys don't care about your hobbies. We don't really care that much. We want a young...
Ladies, I saw y'all comments. I saw your comments in that video. And I'm going to try to explain something to y'all that may or may not make sense, but just bear with me. He does not speak for all of us. Just because he says as a man or men don't, he don't speak for all of us. That man is sitting alone in his car in a hoodie at night. That's who you trust to give you sound advice on men? I love when a woman has her own hobbies, because if you are under me all day long that shit's gonna get annoying at some point or another, because, well, quite literally, couples who have space and things that they do separately from each other are more successful. No woman is mandatorily required to have children. Children are expensive, annoying, and sometimes inconvenient. And I'm gonna just be honest about that. They really do change the course of your life. I love having kids, but goddamn, sometimes, you know what I mean? He don't speak for all men. Y'all in there instantly telling us, men are lonely. We need to do better. Make them lonelier. Like, what the? He don't speak for all of us. And no, also, those select 20 to 30 men that you have interacted with for in your entire fucking life are not a representation of all men. But for some reason, y'all use that as a statistical justification somehow to be like, yep, it's all men. It's not. Stop listening to everybody and using that as your damn jump off point to being like, well, my hate in men is justified. We need y'all, y'all need us. Shut the. Let's just do that.
Guys don't care about your hobbies. We don't really care that much. We want a young, fertile vessel who is going to agree with us and like what we like and adapt to us, who is malleable and easily manipulated. We don't want a woman with opinions or hobbies. Shut up, have kids, cook, clean, be a good mom. That's it.
He calls himself Mr. Enlightened. More like Mr. Dimly Lit. But you know what? He's saying what a lot of men think. They just frame it differently. A lot of men say, I want a feminine woman. And that is what they define as feminine. And it's funny because what they're really trying to say is that they don't want a woman with a mind of her own. And you know why? Because a woman with a voice requires them to listen. And a woman with interest requires them to step up. They're not describing a feminine woman. They're describing a doormat. And let's be real, the only kind of man that needs an actual doormat is the kind that doesn't have anything to offer when he's standing on his own. A real man isn't intimidated by a woman who thinks, creates, and grows. He actually values it. A real man builds, he protects, he leads with strength and humility. So wanting a woman who's silent and empty, that's not strength. That's insecurity dressed as preference. So let me break it down to you, Mr. Dimly Lit. Opinions are proof that people are thinking. Hobbies are proof that people are growing. So if you don't want that, what you're really saying is you don't want to grow. And that's fine. But understand this. It's not that women with a brain are too much. It's that men like you are simply not enough. So the next time you brag about not wanting a woman with opinions or hobbies, just be honest and say what you really mean. The only way I can feel big is by making her feel small.
Yeah.
And I fall short of everything a man is supposed to stand for. So congratulations, sir. The position you're applying for is obsolete.
The thing is, most men will pick a woman that will give them all of that to a woman that will not. Okay? They would rather stay with a woman that will just shut up. You see that shut up? They would rather be with a woman that will shut up than a woman that has opinion, that has brain. They don't want the one that has brain. That's why they always look for younger women, younger girls, the ones that are not educated. Those are the ones they want, right? So that you cannot tell them what not. They'll tell you what to do. They always want to be above you, right? So they don't want the ones that are successful, that are educated, they know the right from wrong, that in their 30s. They don't want to go for all those kind of women. They want to go for the ones that are in their early 20s or 19, the ones that are naive, the ones that are this and that. So they can tell them what to do. Most men will pick this kind of women that is describing in that video that became the ones that will talk back at them. I know that for sure. It's more or less like them saying that they want women to be submissive, they want women to do this, to do that, and all of that. And the thing is that the fact that these men actually think that we care. So you think that if you make a video and tell us, oh, this is the kind of women that you want, all of a sudden we're just going to switch to the kind of women that you want, so that they're going to pick us. We don't want you to want us. When will these men understand that we don't want them to want us? Like, we're doing this so that you don't want us. We're doing everything that you don't want women to do, so that you don't want us. If that makes sense. We're not doing it for you to want us. We don't want you. How do I put this? I don't know how to put it, but the fact that they feel like we're going to switch, or we're going to be pained, because some of them actually, some of them, some of the time, some of them make video and be like, okay, We are not going to go for you women that are in your 30s, that are child free. Oh, you're gonna be single and die alone. Okay, like there's nothing, like we're not bothered. Is that a problem? How is it a problem? How is our problem your problem? You guys, what is your take on this video? Kindly share your thoughts down in the comment section, respectfully, as always. Sugar Mara Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.